Hey guys, hi. It's me, Ashil. For those of you who are watching for the first time, hi, nice to have you here. And of course, to my loyal and always supporting family, welcome back. Welcome back. It's been a while. I have not posted for over a month, and it was not through any fault of mine. Honestly, my phone just conked out. Like, I literally had to get a new phone. But I'm back. Like I never left. I'm back. Sis, I'm back. Yes. And snatching, slaying as per usual, Y'all free me. But yes, y'all, I'm back. And of course, with more content, more engagement than ever before. I would like for you to share, like, subscribe to my channel. Those of you who are coming in for the first time, please subscribe, share this video, share my other videos, because your support just means so much, like more than you ever know. But if you'd like to see how I achieved this look, somewhat Valentine's inspired, somewhat, stay tuned to the end of the channel. Make sure you watch the end of the channel, the end of the video. Watch the entire video. Even if you're not watching, let it run, because your sister needs some views. Let the thing run. I need some watch time. Let the thing run. Even if you're not watching, you're listening from afar, just let the video play. Okay. So my face is already prepped and primed. This is not really going to be a tutorial. We're just going to do makeup. Probably some Valentine's Day makeup, depends on how I feel. I don't celebrate Valentine's Day, so I may or may not, but I guess since we're in this festive mood, then we might as well. So what has been going on with me for the past couple month or whatever? So like I said, my phone just gave up on me out of nowhere. The phone just decided to conk out. Now if you're hearing the sound of my fan, I truly apologize. I don't have AC, so I sweat a lot, so I have to literally do my fan. Okay, so you may be hearing me a bit clearer now because I have attached my mic to probably, I don't know if it will amplify my voice and put this fan noise back, push it back into the background. But yes, so what have I been up to? What have I been doing? Like I said, my phone had conked out on me for a little while, so I was out of it. I had a Chono phone. I had a Chono phone doing, well, my friend borrowed me a phone, and then after my father gave me his phone, well, a phone that he had. So that's what I was using for some time. And during this time, my friends and I started our Daniel fast. I'm not sure if you've all heard of or know what a Daniel fast is, but it's pretty much a fast which allows you to indulge in, not indulge, but not overindulge, but indulge in fruits, vegetables, nuts. That's pretty much what I used to take, so that's what I remember. But no sweets, no milk, no dairy, no meat, and all the works. I guess you can probably look into that fast. I will link it down below so you can look into the Daniel fast. It wasn't a fast which was pushed or inspired, I should say, by weight loss. It was more of a fast for prayer and vision revelations in our lives. So she wanted to do it. She usually fasts, and then she asked us to join. So we actually had like this WhatsApp group where it was kind of like a support group where we would talk to each other daily. I mean, if our urges came through, our cravings came through, we would just, check in, and like, we'd get encouragement from the group to keep on pushing and just pray and whatever. And like I said, it was motivated by prayer, this fast. So we did do a lot of prayer sessions together. We had times set where we would call each other. We'd call as a group, we'd do the group calls and pray together, discuss how our day went, what we had. It would kind of be like it was I cannot find my, okay, yes, here it is. It was a fun spiritual thing. We would laugh because of course people would falter. I would falter, but we would laugh and of course pray and just move on. We would get the encouragement from the team and we would move on. So it was really something that I have wanted to do. It was a 21-day fast. It was something that I've been wanting to do for quite some time, and the fact that I had my accountability partners right there, it was easy to, well, not easy, I shouldn't lie, it was not easy at all, but we pushed through. And in as much as we did falter sometimes, I won't lie, we were able to get it done. Although we ended on day 19. We ended on day 19 because that was the day of my son's birthday party, JC's birthday party. So people had to eat and people had to enjoy. So we actually did 19 days as opposed to the 21 days. But honestly, some good things really did come out of this fast. There was this one friend of mine who we called the matron of our group, and it was because when everybody else had faltered and fell short and gave into their cravings, she was the one who stood and pushed and encouraged us, etc. And times where people felt, we actually did a few days of dry fasting, which was pretty much no water, no food at all, nothing at all. I did mine for, I think, a little over, how long did I do this for? A little over 24 hours, maybe like 30 hours thereabout. But this one was like really, really powerful, and she kept pushing us, she encouraged us. And the reason for this, well, according to her, is that she actually prepared for her fast. Meaning that she prayed and asked God to prepare her mind, because you're fasting, it's something that you have to be mentally prepared for. So she prayed leading up to the fast, months leading up to the fast, to ask God to direct her and to keep her steadfast, etc. So I guess she had that going for her, whereas we just jumped right in because we didn't have time to prepare, and she knew that she wanted to do it for some time, so she was able to prepare. And to be quite honest, I didn't even realize that people were preparing for fasts. Like, you want to fast, you just fast. So we're actually going to be doing one for Lent, 40 days and 40 nights. But this one is going to take it's still going to be a Daniel fast, where we're going to do our fasting during the week, and then on the weekends take it a little easy, still stick within the limitations of the foods that we're supposed to partake in or indulge in, but just let go a little on the weekend. Yes, so that's what we are all preparing to work on. We're all actually doing what she did, which is mentally and spiritually preparing for this fast. And guys, honestly, if it's something that you've wanted to try, honestly, try it, do it. This fast was so Like, I don't even know how to explain it, but honestly, the things that I prayed for came to light in a couple of days. Um, let me just focus on this brow because it's always give trouble. Things came to pass. Like, it was really, it's, try to fast, y'all. If there's anything that you want in life and your direction, anything that you want in life and you feel like you've been working towards it, it's not happening, pray, fast, and I guarantee you it may not come as soon as like a day later, 2 days later. It will come. Trust the process, y'all. Honestly, this fast really, really, really did help. Um, right, so as I was saying, my thing is giving me a glare. I'm not even seeing properly. I'm literally just winging this. Yes, so from that fast, I got a lot of revelations, a lot of insights that I have been wanting for some time. I got from my fast. I'm Catholic, so I confessed before my fast, and honestly, it was really an eye-opening experience, I should say. It really was. But some things which actually stayed with me, and a major thing, I should say, like the main thing that actually stayed with me during this fast was intentionality. Just being intentional. And what do I mean by being intentional? So, pretty much knowing what you want, self exploration, exploring yourself, knowing what your core values are, knowing what you will settle for, knowing what you will accept in your life, and things that you just won't, things that you just won't allow, things that you won't entertain, you know. So, being intentional with your friends, being intentional with your choices, with things that you watch, with things that you read, with things that you listen to. Being intentional was what I got from my fast. So I've always been somebody who I feel like knows what she's about. I know the direction I want to go into. I know the path that I want my life to take. At what I've always, to some extent, planned my life. At what age I wanted to get pregnant, which I did. At what age I wanted to get married, which I did. So I always had like a clear plan for my life. But with that plan, it's like I know, okay, at this age I wanted to do this, but I was just literally doing it. I had no intentionality with what it is I was doing. I was literally just working towards it. But after getting that word from my fast, I actually started doing a little more research on living life intentionally. So I did a little more research on that. I did a little more reading, reading on manifestation, reading on things that I had known about, surface knowledge about, but nothing that I like really took at, well, things I pretty much took at face value, I should say. Things that, you know, so I went into depth with reading on intentionality. And of course, that is how I was able to deduce that, you know, there's more than just planning your life. There's more than just saying that I want this to happen at this age and whatever. It's pretty much aligning yourself with the values that you have, aligning yourself with the things that you want to do, aligning yourself, putting yourself in that position where you're already preparing for the things that are going to happen. You already claim it, you already manifest it, and you're just putting yourself physically, mentally, emotionally into that space where when I get it, I'm ready, you know? So it was a lot of, I shouldn't say it was, because it's still going on. I mean, this can't happen overnight. I'm still learning, I'm still reading, you know? So it was a lot of revelation, a lot of trying to reprogram my thoughts. Like I've said in some of my other videos, I have not been the most confident. I have not had the most self-confidence growing up. Even at my age, I have like things that I'm not happy about in terms of the way I look, my size, different things, you know. So I now, because of my intentional living, I now have to reprogram and, you know, redirect my thoughts and the things that I'm doing or the things that I'm going to do in order to live a more intentional life and to achieve the things that I want for myself and to manifest the things that I want to happen in my life, if you understand what I'm saying. So honestly, it has been really eye-opening. It has really been an eye-opening experience. A lot of reading, a lot of researching. YouTube, I personally, like I said, I'm new to the YouTube field. I didn't really go onto YouTube just to research and, you know, just spend hours on YouTube. I've been doing that and not really just watching things that don't make sense. Researching, listening to persons talk about manifestation, listening to persons speak about living with intentionality, and just, you know, preparing myself for what I want to happen, right? So as I was saying before, with intentionality and living with a purpose, you know what it is you want for your life. You know where you want to go. You know what you want to do. You know the things you want to achieve. So of course, like I said, you cannot be putting yourself in a position where when these things do happen, you cannot even cope with them or you cannot even handle them because you did not prepare yourself for them. You understand? So of course, if you want to be, let's look at friends, if, or even relationships, romantic relationships, let's look at both of them. If there is something that you want in life, there is some place that you want to go in life, things that you want to achieve for yourself, and the persons who are surrounding you are not as forward thinking as you are, not as, you know, just not on that level. I mean, everybody develop at a different pace. Nobody is like, you know, the same in terms of these things. So people in your circle, like, girl, just so that's not for you, like, then what happens? You start to believe them. You start to believe that you're not good enough, that this is not going to happen for you. So with intentional living, you have to make a difficult decision, whether it's to take them out of your life completely or don't involve them in the things that you want to happen for you, you know. So I mean, it's going to be a difficult decision. It's going to be hard. I mean, especially if you're friends for quite some time or you're in that relationship for quite some time and your views don't align, you're just not on the same page, then what's the purpose? What's the point? You understand? You're allowing persons to poison your mind. You're allowing persons to poison the place or the path that you're on. You're literally allowing them to do so because you're involving them in your life in that aspect. So it's either you let them go or you let them see the results. Don't involve them in the journey. And of course, that's humans. They'll be like, okay, you see how she is, we've been friends for so long, and she's not involving me in what she's doing, and look at how she's moving on her side, she's a crab. And but that's a conversation they're not ready to have, you know. So at the end of the day, are you doing it for your friends, or are you doing it for yourself? Right? Is what's more important, that friendship of toxicity, of putting down, pulling down, dragging down, or is it you accomplishing your goals? Is that a relationship of toxicity pulling you down, dragging you down, or is it actually catalyzing the process of you moving forward and, you know, achieving your goals? So these are all things that, I mean, we're not robots. We all have feelings. This is not something that's going to come easy. We all have, you know, friends that we've had for years, and we see the signs, you know. We see the red flags. It's not only in relationships you see red flags. You see the signs. Y'all go out together. I mean, one person, I'm always the one who likes to dress in my friends, if they'll tell you. I always, like, they'll say, Ashley, let's go out. And one friend of mine in particular, she will come dressed, and she's not the dressy type, but she will come dressed because she know when we say let's go out, Ashley is going to dress. So she's like, I know Ashley's going to dress. We say let's go to the cinema, Ashley's going to dress. And that's what I like to do. So she will not, she's not the kind of person that will tell me, Ashley, but just there we go in, we say we go in, you have to dress. Like that. No, she will dress because she know that I'm going to dress, and she doesn't want to seem underdressed by me. So she's going to step up her game. You understand? But there are those that are going to, like, try to make you feel bad about you and what you like to do. So I like my makeup. We say we're going to the cinema, I put on makeup. So just the cinema we say we're going to, you have to put on makeup. Like, is money you're going to look for? So these are the little things that, these are the red flags that you should be looking for in your friendships, in your relationships, you know. They're there. We just like to feel like, you know, I don't think she means it that way. I don't feel like, you know, that's what she's getting at. That's my friend, she wouldn't do that, whatever. But we ignore the red flags. We ignore the red flags in friendship. So what makes you think we're not going to ignore them in relationships, romantic relationships? Right? So you're working on something big. That person who always has these kind of subtle kind of comments to make you feel bad about yourself, these subtle kind of things that they say, they don't come right out to make you feel bad, but you're like, something not right. If that comment, you know, that thing she said, something not right, you're going to involve that person in the big plans that you have, the big thing that you're working for in 2022. You're going to involve them in that. So this is what I mean when I say living with intentionality, living with intention, placing persons in your life, or choosing to keep persons in your life who are going to propel you forward, who are not going to drag you down or feel like they're in competition with you. They're in competition with you, you don't even know, you know. You're just living your life and moving forward and pushing to reach that place that you want to see yourself going, that place that you fight so much to reach. You just pushing and you're pushing and you're pushing. You working the free jobs, you doing it, you pushing, and then you're not seeing light in all the work you're putting in because you have leeches that dragging you down. You understand? So intentional living. So it's a matter of literally reprogramming your mind, reshuffling your friends, reshuffling your thoughts, reshuffling your actions to literally prepare yourself, prepare your space for the things that you're manifesting, the things that you actually want to happen for you. So you cannot live how you were living before and expect different results. What do they say? The definition of madness is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. That's madness. So like I said, it's going to be something where we may not want to do initially. We may not want to get out of our comfort zone. And that's another thing, our comfort zones. Like, we get so comfortable in these zones that anything that pushes us out, we see as a threat. We see as something that just not good, you know. Anything that pushes us out of that nice little comfortable zone where, you know, things are going nice, and what will people say and what will people think of me. And listen, put yourself first. If you feel like that's something that's not for you, you know your values, you know your intention for your life, you know what it is you want in life, and this thing is dragging you down, this thing is not for you, this person is not for you, this job is not for you, whatever it is that you feel is not allowing you to pursue and to be that best version of yourself, sis, no matter what they say, no matter what they do, no matter what group chat they send your picture in, at the end of the day, who losing? You're working on what you're about to achieve. You're working on that thing that going to elevate you, and you're going to worry about who laughing. You know, you break up with your man because like you're not on that same wavelength, you're not on that same thing, and you're going to think of who going to laugh and who going to bad talk you, and they in more toxic relationships than you are. Intentional living. But yeah, so definitely that's one of the things that I took from my fast, and that is an area that I'm going to be more intentional in, putting myself first, putting what I want for my life before any friend, any relationship. I mean, if we're in a relationship, I'm in a marriage, you are on the same wavelength, you are on the same page with your partner, and I'm not telling you to leave the man and then, you know, no. If he's on the same page as you, you all are working towards the same thing. One day you fall short, one day you're not feeling yourself, he pushes you forward, he propels you. One day he not feeling himself. So I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, but I opted to do my eyes off camera in the meantime, put my little lashes, because at the rate there, that YouTube video would have been so long if I did not. So these are the eyes. Yeah, so like I was saying, guys, just be intentional. Do like me and try to be intentional with, remember I had already prepped and primed there. I hope y'all are listening and y'all are still watching the process, you know. Yeah, so in all areas of your life, once you can be intentional, be intentional. The little time I've been practicing it, I have actually been seeing the results. I've been seeing things happening. If you don't have to involve persons in certain aspects of your life, don't involve them. Sometimes it's not even anything bad they're going to wish for you, but probably just the negative energy, you know. Sometimes it's just negative energy. It's not necessarily that the person is going to want bad for you or going to pray against your plans for your life. It's just energies. It's not the same. You're not on the same wavelength. Your energy is not the same. It's not matching their energy, you know. Your vibes not matching their vibes. So if it's something that you want to happen with no interruptions, no nothing, just keep it to yourself. if your friends are really your friends, they will understand. I mean, there are persons that will they've been there through it all. If anybody is going to support you, they're going to be the ones. Then of course, by all means, you can go ahead, because I mean, there are times where you feel like you're low and you want that little bit of encouragement, and they already know what's up, so they will provide that little support and stuff. By all means, once if you have that person in your life, then you're lucky. I have a few. I am lucky to have them. But even then, just be mindful, So yeah, practice intentionality, whether it be with your friends, I plan to practice, well, I have been doing it, I should say, with Jace. I find that when he got home from school, I would probably just give him his tablet. I would do a little revision with him in terms of his numbers, his letters, but I would just allow him to sit and just indulge in his tablet, because I figured, he'd had all of these activities at school and he just wants to unwind. And I too, of course, coming from work and having all of this on my plate, I just want a little free time, But then I have been intentional with him as well, just being more present, even, and he would say, "Mommy, no phone." And he would say, "Mommy, no phone." So we have a lot of we time where we would sit and talk. He will tell me about his day. He will tell me, I mean, we used to do that before, but it was just like en passant. It wasn't really intentional. Like, I wouldn't make that time to talk to him and learn what problems he's been having, what issues he's been having, although he's just giving me my business most of the time. But so all areas of our lives that we want to see succeed, that we want what's best to happen in these areas, then by all means manifest what you want and practice intentionality, intentional living. And I guarantee, I've been doing this for about a couple of weeks, about 3 weeks, and I'm not lying, guys, I'm not lying. When the deed is done and things have materialized, I will let you guys know at a later date what I meant by things are already happening, but right now it's too fresh. I'm not telling you my business. But yeah, definitely practice intentionality. So there was something else that I wanted to talk to you guys about. It's not coming to me. I don't know where I'm going with that looker. I really don't know where I'm going with the look, but it's going somewhere. Let's see. So I blended out my highlights off camera. I mapped my contour, so I'm just going to blend this out. I'm trying to remember what it is I had to tell you again. Honestly, it's really not coming to me. It's really not coming to me, but like I said, guys, I'm not any expert at intentional living and manifesting and all of that. Like I said, I just started, and I thought that I should share with you what has been happening with me in the past couple of weeks and my time away from social media. I actually took time. I was not posting on WhatsApp. I was deliberately off WhatsApp. For some time. I was not posting on social media. I was not posting anywhere. Literally being intentional with my time, spending time with God, spending time praying, and practicing my intentionality, I should say. So I really did get some good feedback from, not feedback, but some good vibes from that. Like I said, it's something that I would advise advise anybody to practice in their lives, especially in areas where you want to flourish, in areas where you want to see success. Definitely, definitely. Yeah. So I'm just going over that with some contour powder. I use my cream. You all know I love my cream. I'm going over that. Like I said, I really don't know where this look is going. I'm just going with the flow. I'm literally just going with the flow. Literally. All right, guys, so the look is coming together. I really did not have any intention. How ironic, right? I had no intentions of doing any like real a dramatic eye like I have on now. I really did not. I was just going with the talk, and then that came about. But hopefully I see it's coming together nicely. So I'm sweating. I tell y'all, I just sweat and sweat and sweat and sweat like it's nobody's business. I swear, if I was normal and I didn't used to sweat so much, I probably would wear makeup every day. So God know what he doing. Because who about to go out in that heat with me sweating like a little piglet? Yeah. So guys, if y'all didn't take anything from what I said, just remember to be intentional with your lives. Practice your intentionality. Don't let persons who should not be in your plans into your plans. Be mindful who you let into your space, into your plans for yourself, for your future. Be very mindful of these things, and I promise you, and honestly, look into that Daniel fast. Look into any fast. There are a lot of different fasts. I did the Daniel because that's what we agreed that we would have been doing, and it allows for eating. Is not just a water fast, but the stricter, according to my research, the stricter you are with your fast in terms of the food restrictions, the more results you get out of it. Which is why I said when we did the dry fast, it was like crazy. Like things that I prayed for a couple days before manifested right then after that fast. So definitely look into the fast, the different types of fast. Look into which one works best for you. There are persons who have issues with not eating on time, etc. So I wouldn't, like I said, research, do what's best for you. You don't have to do a full day fast. You could probably do the intermittent fasting, where the times you choose to fast from food, you add prayer to these times as well. So it's not something where you just fasting probably for weight loss or for whatever reason, you're literally fasting with intention, because you're praying for something, because you're making yourself better, you're working on some area of your life that's going to, so yeah, definitely look into the fast. Definitely look into the fast. So the look is coming together. It's almost done. All I'm missing is what? Just to add my little highlights. And I see my lashes lifting, so I just have to reinforce that. Add a little blush and highlight. I love my little blush. And we're gonna be good. And of course my lips. I like my gloss, especially since my eyes are so dramatic. For me, I mean, probably it's not dramatic at all, but for me, I don't do shadow. I don't like shadow. I don't really do shadow much. So the fact that it's so bright and over the top, definitely not what I'm used to. Then definitely, I love my gloss. That's what I'm going to do today. I'm not adding any more. Like, it's a Valentine look. If you do want to add your red lips, I can't believe how obsessed I used to be with red lips, and now it's like, it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, so guys, we're nearing the end of this YouTube video. Of course, your supports and your likes and your shares and your comments would immensely help my channel. So please, at this point, if you like what you see and you want me to continue these videos, please, by all means, just leave a comment. Let me know what you think I should discuss in my next video. Let me know what you think I should touch base on, what you'd like to see in my videos to come, what you'd like me to, please let me know. Your feedback is always appreciated, always needed. Definitely let me know. Just sharpen out this contour just a little, and of course my highlight is a must. It's popping. Oh my god, guess what I almost forgot, guys. Today I'm even using my pencil to do so. My mole, you all know that's a recipe for disaster. I don't know, do y'all have like, well, they're not moles, they're more like growing flesh, like the fleshy things. What's the medical term for that? I don't even know. To me, I feel like I knew it, but I forgot. But do y'all have these, and do y'all like them? I feel like some people feel, my friend yesterday just had hers removed because she said she felt like it made her, well, no, somebody moved theirs and they looked a lot younger, so she felt like she should move hers, like, because she never really liked them. But I like my moles. I like them. I don't know, I don't feel like I can ever move them. Y'all have? I really like them. Okay, so I'm doing black liner for my lips. Let's see how that's gonna work out. Y'all, this is serious. This is really serious. Why am I doing black liner? Let's see what I can do with this. Let me just try to blur out these sharp edges of this liner a little. I intentionally took the black liner because I was going to do red lips. But I need my gloss. So guys, the look is coming together. Please let me know what you think about this look. Let me know. I think like this is the first time that I've really done a really dramatic eye on my channel. So let me know if you'd like to see more of those. I just love gloss. I just love me some gloss. Yeah, so let me know if you'd like to see more of those dramatic eyes, although I really don't like doing eyes, especially not on camera. But let me know if you prefer, what you prefer on me. Do you like my bare eyes, or just the little neutral eye, or do you like my dramatic eyes? Yeah, I'm going to do something with this hair of mine because this is not ashy. This is not ashy. So let's see how this looks, and I'll be back. And this is the finished look, guys. This is the look, you know. I did not put on any setting spray, which I'm doing now. Yeah, so guys, thank you so much for staying around and listening to me ramble and rave about my newfound self-actualization journey. Yes, but definitely thank you so much for all your likes, your shares, your support. I would really appreciate if you like this video, share it, send it to a friend, you know. Get your sister out there. You know, have a potential, you know. But yes, guys, so thank you so much for always coming through. Those of you always come back to once I post your back, y'all there with me. Thank you so much. And of course, if it's your first time, I hope that you go to see my videos. I will link them somewhere around. So just, you know, give your sister some support. And this is the look. Tell me what you think. Don't forget, comment underneath. Tell me what you think, what you want to see, what you'd like me to touch base on. Don't forget, guys. Okay, your engagement is needed to push a sister forward. Let the algorithm be in my favor a little, you know. But thank you so much, guys. Always a pleasure. Love you. Bye. Why do I have so much drama? I don't know.